What's up, guys? Rags here. Back with it's not really a video this time. It's an interview coming around, and we have the homeboy Mike, who's always been on the channel, and we have undefeated lightweight prospect boxer Frank the Ghost Martin on the channel this time. So, what's up, Frank? How have you been, man? Yo, yo. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Frank.
Can you hear me? This part, can you hear me?
Yeah. It cut out for a second though. But yeah, Frank, how have you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm still grinding, still in the gym. I'm on my way to the gym right now to get it in.
That's good. That's good, man. Yep, always staying in the gym. That's good. That's good. So, without any further ado, we're gonna hop straight into it. Um, how do you want to pace your way through the lightweight division? You know, we see a lot of guys making the step up in competition too quickly, and we see some guys that wait too long. So, how do you want to pace your way through the lightweight division?
For real, opportunity come, if opportunity, whatever it may be, like, what I'm capable of. So, if I get one of those calls, I'm
Mm-hmm. You were lagging. You were lagging a little bit. Mike, was he
now.
lagging for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, you were lagging a little bit there. You were lagging. Um, so yeah, if you can restate what you said there first, for a second, because you were lagging very bad.
You there?
Yeah. We hear you now. We hear you.
Let me get out of this parking garage.
All right. Yeah, that would make a big difference.
Okay. Now what was you saying?
All right. So I said that you were lagging basically. So can you restate that?
Yeah, far as like when it comes to like pacing myself, far as on fight, whatever it may be, I'm honestly, I'm ready for those big fights now. If they present themselves, I'm willing to take a big fight now.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Because when we seen you fight, we seen the speed, we seen the power. We seen how you knew how to pace yourself. You honestly reminded me of Gary Russell Jr. and Errol Spence a little bit. Um, but yeah, we've seen everything from you. And we seen that was a step up in competition there against Aaron Perez, and you made him look like light work. So Mike, what is your question?
I just want to know, Frank, what got you into boxing? What inspired you to become a boxer when you first started? What got you into it, and what motivates you? For real, man, that's the crazy thing. For real, like nobody told me to get in fighting. I always wanted to fight. My people, like my mom, she wouldn't let me fight. When I was young, I had wanted to fight, but she wouldn't let me fight or whatever. So, I kind of started late. I started fighting at 18 or whatever. Once I had turned 18, I just kind of like, man, I'm just gonna start boxing on my own because I was the age and I was making my own decisions. So I got into it later or whatever. But for real, man, I ain't have nobody like pushing me to get into it or whatever. It was always something I wanted to do, and I've always been a fighter. Like outside of boxing, I was always like just a fighter.
Yeah. We feel that. We feel that. So my next question for you is, what did you think, you did well in that last performance? We thought that you did absolutely great, in every part of the department. You outclassed Aaron Perez. But what do you think you did great in your last performance?
Really taking away the stuff that he was good at. The stuff that he was basically gonna come in and try to use. Like basically, I took away his strengths. You know, I stayed composed. I stayed patient. You know, that shot that I hit him with that knocked him down. I had seen that same shot in the fifth round. I just didn't take the shot because I didn't have my distance right. You know, but I had seen it that I was gonna be able to land it eventually sometime in the front distance, and it was the perfect time for it. But really, man, I feel like I stuck to the game plan. I took away what he was good at, you know, and then I just stayed patient. You know, I just did me.
Yeah, you know, that shot that you knocked him down with, I felt you set that up just straight up perfectly. You know, the double jab and then the left hook, or yeah, I'm pretty sure the left hook came right behind it. Yeah, that was just perfect. And then, you know, a couple of seconds later, you know, you got to finish. So, Mike, what's your next question?
Before I get on to the next question, what I just want to say from what I've seen, what I liked what you did was when you were throwing your combos and your punches, what I liked was you weren't staying in the same spot when you hit them. Like, you would move around, keep them guessing, like, where you're at next. And that's what I seen from what was he really good at? Like, what was his strengths? I never really seen Bro or anything like that.
I mean, really, a lot of the guys who he fought, he was knocking out and stuff. He was hitting them with like hooks. He was hitting them with either an uppercut, a hook, that right hook, or really he had two good hooks. You know, if he could land them on you or whatever, if he got his time, he had two good hooks. But really, you know, that's his go-to. You know, he had a straight right hand, and he was hurting guys do it too. You know, but it was really just the hooks his main thing.
Did he ever hit you with a shot where you're like, oh, okay, I felt a little bit, or where you didn't feel nothing, you were just dancing on him?
Yeah, nah.
Okay, yeah, I feel you on that. Because like I said, your movement was too much for him.
Yeah, like, and a lot of people, man, when it comes to movement, right? A lot of people be like, oh, like, so before the fight, dude, like, you know, he beat on the chest and the weigh-ins and stuff, and then he like, I'm like, man, I hope you're a gorilla tomorrow. I'm like, be a gorilla tomorrow or whatever, because he was acting like tough in the weigh-ins, but he like, don't run. If you run, I'ma chase you. So really, man, like with that, like in that fight, I didn't run, you know, like, and a lot of people feel that like when a guy move or whatever it may be, that they running. It's just like sometimes moving is boxing, and it changes up the tempo, the pace. Movement changes up the pace. You don't want to move too much, but you want to, you know, you got to kind of want to switch it up, turn it on, turn it off.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I like. That's what I like about your game, man. That's what I like.
Appreciate it, man.
And then I got these two questions for you. So the first one, besides yourself, who do you think is the best boxer at 135 in your weight class?
At 135 besides me?
Yeah. If you can't name one, then you can give me top 2, top 3 guys that, in your opinion, that you think are the best boxers in that weight class.
Boxers like that box, or just you saying like they're just in that weight class?
I guess we could go boxers who box. I guess we could say that.
Okay, well, who box? I would have to say Devin Haney. I would have to say Devin Haney.
Okay.
I would have to say he got good boxing skills. He know how to move. He could box.
Yeah, for sure.
Then who else could I say? Tank could box. Tank
yeah, we seen you sparring with Tank. We seen you sparring with Tank, so you know you experienced it firsthand.
Yeah, no, it ain't no videos. It's a lot of people. It's a video. If you look my name up, there's a lot of people. Like my uncle didn't call me before. Like, man, I see the video you sparring Tank.
Yep.
Or whatever. Nah, it's a video of me talking about the sparring, but it's a video. You know, like if you look at my name, it's a video of Tank sparring the dude, but that's not me. A couple people done thought the dude Tank was sparring video out that's me. It ain't no video like that's been put out of like me and Tank. But I know what video you talking about, but that
Yeah.
ain't me in that video.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing it up. Thank you. So my next question is how were you able to fight on Errol Spence's undercard? We know that you and Errol Spence Jr. share the same trainer and Derek James. Did he set you up for that or what?
Yeah, he definitely set me up for that right there.
Mm.
You talking about the fight that I just got?
No, the December the 5th one when you fought on the card that Errol Spence was fighting on against Dan Garcia. I forgot who you fought, but I know you fought on the undercard of it. Your fight before this one.
Yeah, I had actually been out here. I've been out here a few times. I done came out to Texas a few times just training and stuff. And they ended up just giving me the opportunity to get on that card. And we've been training ever since. I be training with his trainer and stuff. And we've been training ever since.
Yep. And the follow up question to that is how did it feel, fighting on such a big card?
Say that one more time.
How did it feel fighting on such a big card, even though you were on the undercard, how did it feel, fighting on a card like that?
Oh shit, man, that was dope. You know what I mean? Like it really went when I fought. I was like first fight. It was dope though, because that was like the biggest arena that I had actually fought in or whatever. So just experiencing that, it was dope. And then the next fight after that, being able to fight and be the main event, was even better.
Yep. So go ahead, Mike.
Kind of going back to what I asked you before, I asked you about who do you think are the best boxers at 135. Who do you think is the best, just the best? Who's the best at 135 besides yourself?
Wise, I have to say overall, all around, I have to say Teofimo.
Teofimo? Okay, and then I was going to follow up with this. It's funny that you say that because my next question was going to be, what are your thoughts on Teofimo Lopez versus Gambosis Jr.?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good fight. I think that's going to be a real good fight.
Because a lot of people don't really know about Kambosos Jr. He's very underrated in my opinion. He's not really out there like that. But what do you think of him as a fighter? You think he's going to present challenge for Teofimo, or you see Teofimo walking through him easily?
And for real, I don't see Teo walking through him easily. If he do, that just solidify him that much more. You know what I mean? But I don't see him just walking through Kambosos because I feel like, dude, a beast. That Kambosos a monster. He slipped on. I didn't even know who he was. You know what I mean? I didn't even know who he was when I got to watch him. I'm like, damn, dude, a beast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like this fight with them, you know how Teofimo was with Lomachenko, how he was just ready. He was just like, he was locked in. He wanted it.
Yeah.
I feel that's how Kambosos, that's how dude is right now in between them. I feel like he wanted more than Teo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because as Bosos Jr. said, he said that, we've seen how Teofimo Lopez performs as the underdog, but now we get to see how he performs as the favorite. Cambosos Jr. has been an underdog all of his life, and he's an underdog once again here against Teofimo Lopez, and, we'll see how Lopez performs as the favorite.
Yeah, Cambosos dude ain't gonna come right now. He seemed like a real fighter. He definitely seemed like a real fighter.
Yep.
You think does this go to full distance, 12 rounds, or is someone getting knocked out?
Man, if anybody get knocked out, I think it'd be like late. It'd be late. I don't think it'd be in the beginning.
Okay. Okay, like 9th round.
Like in the 8th. Maybe like in the 8th round.
I feel you on that.
So as we seen in your last fight, you were fighting on a Tuesday. How did that affect you? Did that affect you in any way?
Nah, it was cool. It wasn't really no different. It was different a little bit. Like, damn, man, we fighting on a Tuesday. Normally we fight on a Saturday, so it's like it's stuff to do after and all of that. But
Mm-hmm.
for the fight on Tuesday, it was more chill. It was more. It was chill. It was really just. I felt like it was just business. Going to handle business, get the job done, and getting on the flight tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, who were some names that if you were presented, who are some names that could be your possible next opponent?
Next opponent?
Yep, next. I think Austin Dulay. He's 14-2. He's over on PBC 2. His last performance, he got a dominant 10-round decision win over I forget Jose something. But yeah, I think that would be a nice fight. But who do you think could be next for you?
Speaking of, that's crazy. You speak of Austin. Me and Austin actually know each other personally. You know, we done sparred and all of that stuff before. But personally, who would I think? You know who I would want? Honestly, man, I like to fight Leo Santa Cruz.
Oh, Leo Santa Cruz. Yo, he said it firsthand.
Okay.
I like to fight Leo for real.
Yeah, I like that fight. That's gonna be a dog fight. That's gonna be a brawl. It's not gonna be any playing patty cake or anything. That's gonna be a brawl.
I'd love to get Leo.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be good. That'd be good. I have a real good camp for that.
Yeah, I'd like that fight. I'd buy the pay-per-view. That would be a good fight.
I like that fight too. I wasn't thinking about that, but now that you mention it.
Yep. So, Mike, what question do you have?
Before I ask my next question, you think that fight would take place at 130, or do you think he would go up to 135?
It'd have to be 135. Him and Tank fought at 130, didn't they?
Yeah, 130.
Yeah, it had to be at 135.
How much is your natural weight? Like, how much weight do you cut to make 135?
About like 14 pounds.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a decent weight compared to what some fighters walk around at.
Yeah, no, man, I don't like. A lot of fighters they get stomachs on them and all of that. Like I just stay in the gym. You know what I mean? Even if I ain't in the boxing gym, whatever, I'm like a gym rat. I gotta stay on point.
Yep.
So I don't really blow up too much. If anything, I just be looking like I look heavy, like far as like muscle wise. When I'm not like at fight weight, I just be looking like heavy far as muscle wise.
Yep, I feel you.
I'm pretty sure you've been asked this question before, but every fan, including myself, want to see this fight. Who do you think would win this fight if it does happen? Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr.?
Come on now, Earl.
Hey man, that's what I be. Hey, I be rocking with Spence Jr. too, man. I'm just, you got.
The thing is, with Earl, is so much that he does right. The little things that people don't know, they don't see, they don't know. It's so much that he got in his arsenal that he ain't even had to bring out yet. That's all I'm gonna say. He got so much in his arsenal, he ain't brought it out a lot of yet.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an easy win for Errol Spence Jr.?
It'll be a fight because they both dogs. But I definitely got EJ getting that fight.
Yeah, I feel you on that. My opinion is the same way. I just think I don't know, man. Sometimes you could just tell when a fighter, when he got something inside of him and when they got that spirit. And I just feel like everyone says Crawford hits hard, but I think Errol Spence would take that punch.
Yeah, Earl a dog, man. He's a dog. He's different. Like he in shape. Man, he different. He's different.
Yeah. Yep. So, how many more fights do you think you will need until you're into contendership? You're ranked by one of the 4 major boxing organizations or governing bodies.
They got me ranked like number 4 in the IB. What about the WBA?
Yeah, that was.
WBA.
Oh yeah, I had to ask you that too. You know, what was that WBA belt that that you had?
That's the I had fought for that belt. I had won that belt that night. That's the WBA Intercontinental.
Yeah, because we've been seeing a lot of intercontinental belts being passed around. You know, the Dylan Wright Joseph Parker belt, that was the WBO intercontinental belt, and I feel that the intercontinental belts, they just get you one step closer to title contendership. So if that's the case, then how many more fights do you think that it will take until you're fighting for what, a world title?
It could be 2 fights, it could be 3, but like soon it could be at the end of this year, it could be at the beginning of next year, but I feel that maybe on like 2 or 3 fights.
Yeah, I think the same as well. I think that about 2 or 3 fights, and you might have to fight. I think the governing body that's going to give you a shot is the WBA. I think you might have to fight whoever the WBA champion is at that weight. You'll fight for that belt.
Romero. That's Rolly.
You said what?
It's Rolly. Rolando Romero.
Oh yeah, yep. I heard. Yep, I seen that. Yep, you'll have to fight Rolly if he's the champion by the time that that you get up there. So, Mike, do you have any more questions? That was all the questions I had.
Yeah. I have 2 more. What do you think? Do you think Shakur Stevenson's the best at 130?
Absolutely. Shakur beat.
Go ahead.
I wonder why they don't really when they talk about 130, or like they all talk about all these young upcoming boxers. They don't really talk about Shakur Stevenson like that.
I mean, for real, it's it's a good thing in a way, and then again, it's like, because then people who in the boxing world know about Shakur. They know what he about and all of that. But when it comes to like a lot of people on the outside, fans and stuff, they might not know. Like, he may not be as known or whatever. But the people in the boxing world, a lot of fighters gonna try to like stay away from me.
Yeah, they don't want that type of problem. All right, and then my last question for you, bro, is who do you think would be your dream matchup? Like, who do you think would be your biggest fight in your career that would be for all the marbles?
Tank.
Tank? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the Tank fight as well. I feel that like I said, he's the 135 WBA regular champion, and Romero is too. But I think that you could possibly fight Tank in a couple of fights. You guys are. I'm pretty sure Tank's under Showtime. You're under PBC. But as far as I know, I think that both of those guys, it wouldn't be hard to make a fight to happen between a PBC fighter and a Showtime fighter, since they have a partnership. So I think that that fight, I think that would be a pretty reasonable fight for you in a couple of fights.
Yeah, I think it'll be more built up. It'll be later down the stretch. It won't be like, it'll be later down the stretch. When it's bigger, money wise.
Yep. So yeah, thank you, Frank, for coming on the show. That's all the questions we have for you. Thank you for letting us ask you these questions. Thank you for answering them. And we will most definitely, I don't think this is going to be the last time you'll be on the show. Mike, you have any last words?
I just want to say thank you for your time, bro. We know that you're a busy fighter. You be in the gym and stuff, training, and keep up the hard work, man. Keep doing your thing. You're inspiring a lot of people out there, bro.
Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna keep it up. Keep it up for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you fight for that title. And I'm telling everyone, hey, yo, that's Frank Moore.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on the way, man. It's on the way for sure.
Yep. All right, guys. Peace out.